Hi everyone, so where have I been? I've got a good excuse. I'm pregnant, I'm having a baby, I'm so excited. Yeah, I've got so much to talk about, but I've only felt like I can talk about it like now. I am 27 weeks pregnant, which is about 6 months. So I'll show you the bump. So this is the baby. Modelling the bump. Ta-da. So we found out that he's a little boy, which is, oh, I'm so excited. I always thought I'd have a boy, or boys in general. I just kind of had that gut feeling. But we found out, we had an early scan at 16 weeks to find out his gender, and they said he was a little boy. So that's crazy. And he is due on the 28th of October, which is in like 3 months' time. Shit. So I can't wait. I can't wait to have him. I'm so excited about the whole thing. I really, really love being pregnant. But what I kind of want to do with these videos is I'm going to do a first trimester video, a second trimester video, and then I will get round to doing a third trimester, but I'm only just going into it next week. So that'll be in like a couple of months' time. So I kind of want to like talk about my pregnancies in those videos, but I thought in this video I could sort of talk about getting pregnant and like what we did to try and get pregnant. So I've written notes down on my phone because I find these videos really interesting. So let's get on with it. So me and Mark, who is my husband, have been together for 5 years, nearly 5 years, and we've been married for nearly 2. And we kind of felt last year like we wanted to try in December because we were already married, we'd been on loads of lovely holidays, you know, we've got loads of lovely memories, and we'd also extended the house last year. So it was kind of like, it was ready, it's a lovely family home, all of our friends are having babies, and it's just like, I felt really ready. And a lot of people say, oh, there's never a right time to have kids. But for me, yeah, there was definitely a right time. And I was so excited to start, like try and start our little family. So I came off the pill in August 2017. I've been on the pill for like 10 years, so I didn't really know like what my periods were going to be like. I knew when I was younger that they were horrific, so kind of wasn't looking forward to that. But my body dealt with it really well. I kind of had regular cycles pretty much after the first month. I used the Clue app to track my cycles, which was really good, so I really recommend that. And then we wanted to try in December because in November it was our 1-year wedding anniversary, and we were going to Iceland, and we'd booked a cabin with a hot tub, and it was going to be an amazing holiday, an adventure holiday, and I really didn't want to be pregnant for that. So we said, right, okay, get the holiday out the way and then we will try in December. So we, oh God, I've got everything, try and remember it all now because it seems so long ago. So I did a lot of research into trying to conceive because I wanted to give it a good shot. I know some people kind of like are actively trying, and some people will just see how it goes, and we were the actively trying ones because I'm impatient and I wanted to maximize our chances. So I looked into ovulation sticks, which were amazing. I so recommend them, hands down. They just kind of pinpoint when you ovulate, so you know you're not wasting your time, you know when you need to be doing it, and they're great. So I used them, they were the best, like my #1 tip. I was taking folic acid already, and I also did a bit of basal body temperature recording stuff. That I would not recommend. I got way too kind of involved in it. I work shifts, so 4 days I get up really early and 4 days I don't, and that kind of obviously changes your temperature. So it was kind of giving you like slightly skewed results, and I was just getting really obsessed by doing it, and it was a pain. And I just thought, do you know what, I did it for a month and I thought, I can't be bothered doing this, it's just a pain in the arse, it's too much effort, this should not be difficult, it should be easy, it should be relaxed, and that was making it the opposite. So, right, so those are the three things. Then my first cycle trying was at the beginning of December. My second cycle trying was at the end of December, and then the third cycle was in January. We got pregnant on the third cycle. The first two I was poorly for. I had like a sick bug on the first one, and I had the full-on flu for the second one, so I was gutted. I thought I was pregnant because my cycle was 7 days late, but it actually turned out because I had the flu, it completely knocked my cycle on. But I was taking loads of tests and they were all coming back negative, and I was like, what? But no. Anyway, third time lucky, we fell pregnant. So my last period date, or the first date of my last period, was the 21st of January. And I found out as early as you possibly can. So I found out, I took a test on the first day of my period, and I had a couple of symptoms which I thought would mean I was pregnant. So I had implantation bleeding for 6 days prior to becoming on my, well, supposed to become on my period. I've never had that before. It was super, super pale pink, hardly anything of it, but it was 6 days worth. And I was researching it, and it says it's only supposed to come on for 2 days. And I was like, well, why is mine say like 6 days? It's so long. But I was like, that's just a bit strange. I never had that before. I was also having like pains down there, which was also weird because I don't get that either. And I had really, really vivid dreams, which I never have. I can never remember my dreams ever. And these were so vivid, really weird as well, really weird vivid dreams. So those three symptoms, and I was like, I think I could be pregnant. But then, as well as that, I had the usual period symptoms as well, so like nagginess, just kind of getting that like periody feeling in your body. And I was like, oh God, maybe it isn't our month. But anyway, so I woke up on my first day that my period was supposed to come, and I'm so impatient. I was like, right, I'm gonna go take a test. And I just thought it was gonna be negative. Because I had so many negative tests the month before, I just completely prepared myself for it to be negative. And I had the really cheap eBay pregnancy test sticks, which cost like a couple of pence. I'd so recommend them, you know, because it doesn't matter how many you use because they're so cheap. So I was just using all those, and it came back with a super faint line. I was like, am I seeing things? Am I just tired? Is this what I want to see? So I took another one, and that again was very, 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 very faint. And I was like, okay. And I bought some more expensive clear blue ones. They weren't the digital ones, they were just more expensive pregnancy tests. And I took one of them, and that came up a blaring positive, like straight away. And I was like, ah, shit, I'm pregnant, oh my God, oh my God. And it was super early on. Like in the day, it was like just as I woke up, and so I was like, right, I need to tell Mark. How am I going to tell Mark? How am I going to do this? Right, so I took all three tests and put them on a pillow. No, not pillow, that'd be weird. A towel, and I took them to him. He was like still asleep. Shoved them like in his face. I was like, oh my God, babe, look. And he was like, what? What is it? What is it? What is it? And I was like, we're pregnant. And he was like, huh? So obviously, him still being asleep, he couldn't register the fact that we were having a baby. Bless him. It was all a bit like, full on. So yeah, and that was that. And fast forward, however, X amount of months, and I'm getting very big. But it was just amazing, and we feel really, really lucky to be in this position. We got pregnant really quickly. I've had a really nice pregnancy, and you know, I really can't moan. I've just got positives to say about the whole thing, the whole journey that we've been on so far. Feel very, very, very lucky. But like I said, I want to talk more about being pregnant in those other videos. So this was just kind of like, hello, I'm pregnant. This is how we conceived. Yeah, so I hope you enjoyed this, and I shall see you in my next one.